Hi friends, in this lecture we will study how to create a cartoon image using the art brush tool of Illustrator. So the first thing which we'll do is we'll click on file and we'll select place and we'll go into the exercise file folder into the subfolder called as section 5 lecture 7 art brush project and select the file cartoon image and select place. Click anywhere on the artboard to place the image. Then size the image so that it virtually fills your desktop. Then center it horizontally as well as vertically. After that, double click on layer and select template. It will lighten the image by 50% and it will lock it. Then click on new layer. Give that new layer name as line drawing. After that, hit enter. Now we have to create one art brush. So we will click on the ellipse tool and we will draw one ellipse like this. We will zoom to take a closer view. We will fill the ellipse with a black color. Then we will give the stroke as none. Then we'll use the direct selection tool and we'll click on this anchor point over here. We'll keep the shift key pressed and we will move this anchor point down like this. Ensure that it is straight and it should not get curved. So we'll take a closer view into our image and then gradually move the anchor point down and then use the other anchor point also and move that as well. So I'm using and then we'll come to the other side and here also we'll bring this down and bring this down. Then we'll click on this anchor point and we'll take it up and we'll take this anchor point and take it down. We will minimize our art brush. Okay, just see how small the image is. The art brush is there with reference to the image. Alright, and then we click on the brushes and we select new brush. We will call it as the art brush and we'll select OK. We will reduce the width a bit. We will scale proportionately. We'll use it as tints. We'll change the name to cartoon brush. You can give any name of your choice and then click on OK. So you can see the brush has got added. Now you can delete this and we'll just use the brush tool and make one sample graphic and we'll see what is the stroke width which looks best on this. So 0.15 I think looks best on the image. So we'll use 0.15 for this particular brush. So we'll delete this. We'll start from here like this. So we use the brush tool, ensure it is 0.15, select the cartoon brush and we begin from here. So I bring my brush here and we begin in one smooth stretch from here up to here and release it. We will reduce the thickness 0.01. This is too less, so 0.8, 0.05. This seems to be proper. Okay, now we will draw from here the ears. So again you'll use the brush tool. Remember to draw intersecting lines. So we draw the ear like this, intersecting with the cheek, and if you want you can increase the width. We'll make it 0.06, that's too less, 0.09, or we'll say 0.1, 0.2, so that's too much, so we'll make it to 0.18. And wherever you need smoothing, at that time itself you can use smoothing, so you get a good curve around it here. So we said 0.18 to use the same thickness on this side as well. So again on the other side also we draw, and if at all there is some small drawing errors, using the direct selection tool you can move the points up to cover the points and then smooth them using the smooth tool. Okay. Don't bother for these extra points because we'll be deleting them later. Then we'll draw the ear lobes and we'll give thickness as 0.2 or 0.3, 0.8, and here also we'll give 0.8. Okay, and then we move to the other side, and here also we make two intersecting lines. Now we proceed with drawing the inner parts of the inner hairline. So ensure that your brush is selected, art brush, and start drawing one intersecting line. Like this. Don't bother about the thickness, we can change it from here. Okay, you can make it still less, still less, that is appropriate. And adjust the lines. Notice that the lines are intersecting. Now we have to make the hairline. So we start from this side up to here. So we use the art brush and we start from this side up to here. Then we come here. Don't worry if the lines are breaking. Start from that point. We can later on join these lines. And then the last line. Now let us check the fidelity of the line. So you can see it's up to here and this line is up to here. This is another part, another part. So all these parts we have to join. We'll start from here. We'll zoom and we want to join with this line. So we use the direct selection tool. We click on this edge, press shift, click on this edge, join. We will adjust the thickness later. Now we have to join this line. So use the direct selection tool. Select this one and select this one. And join. Then we come here, select this one and this one. So you have to do it very carefully that you join both the tips nicely. So maybe I'll take it down so that I can see the tips. This tip and this tip I want to join. So I have to select this one, press shift, select this one, join. So you can see it's becoming a continuous line. And the last is this one. So I'll press this one, press shift and click on this one and join. Wherever there is an extra point, select on the extra point minus. Now you want to reduce the thickness, select the selection tool and instead of 0.5 say 0.1, 0.01. Okay, you want to increase 0.05, so that's too much. 0.01. Let us see what is this thickness. It is 0.05. So let's maintain that same 0.05. and where these lines are duplicate you want to adjust them, so click on stroke and make it to rounds and reduce this to 0.04. 0.03. Okay, so it's getting shape. If you like the spikes, then you can keep it to caps and corners. So this is ready. Now we'll make the facial figures. We'll start with the eyebrows. So we use the art brush. We'll draw one eyebrow and then we'll just reflect it. So eyebrow is drawn. So fill it with black color. We don't want any stroke and we reflect it to the right. So use the reflect tool. Specify the reflection where you want. Suppose I want it at this point, and then press Alt and move this here. So the eyebrow is done. Now we want to make the eyeballs. So we use the brush tool and we draw the eyeballs. Adjust the line width. Okay, and same way from here also we draw the intersecting lines. Then select both of them and increase the width 0.08, 0.09, maybe 0.1, 0.15. That is appropriate. Then we draw the iris and we will fill it with black fill and no stroke, and then we draw the highlighting shadow and fill it with white fill, and then just move this here and then press shift and select both of them and press alt and make a duplicate of it, bring it here, and then both of them you select, that is this lower eyelid, upper eyelid, and select reflect. Specify the reflection point and pressing the alt specify the eye point, and you can adjust this. Then we want to make the nose, so again we use the art brush and we make the stroke of the nose little increase thickness, so we'll say 0.08. Okay, 0.18 is appropriate. And then the facial curve, so the upper part of the image is almost ready. Let us start making the lower part, the body or the torso. So again we have to draw intersecting lines. Again we have to draw intersecting lines here as well. Again we have to draw intersecting lines here as well, and we draw intersecting lines here as well, and we draw this central part, ensuring it is intersecting here as well, and we draw the buttons. Anytime you make a mistake, you can just press Ctrl Z to undo it. So now it's almost done. Just adjust the width. So now our line drawing is ready. So what we'll do next, we have to cut the intersecting lines. So select the entire image this way, and then click on object, expand appearance, then click on object, live paint, make, then select object, live paint, expand. Now whatever are the extra edges, you have to just delete them. So I'll use the selection tool. First select the whole object, then use the direct selection tool, whichever are your extra areas. So this, delete this, delete this, delete. So whatever are your extra intersecting areas, we're going to delete them up. Even the minute of minute, you have to delete them. So now I've almost roughly deleted everything. Now I want to fill it with colors. First we'll fill the face with the skin color. So we'll click on the swatches, we'll click on the libraries, select skin tones. Now we'll use the live paint tool, and pressing the alt key we select the color and then click here. So first you have to select the image, else the live paint won't allow you. Then select the live paint, then press the alt key and select the live paint and click here. The eyeballs, I want to fill it with white color. So fill the eyeballs with white color. The hair, I want dark brown. So I select dark brown for the hair. Then for the neck, I want this color for the neck. For the ear, also corresponding color. For the shirt piece, suppose I want this color, and here I want a darker shade, so this color. Then you can click outside and you can see your image. So you have succeeded in making your first cartoon image using the art brush. So friends, hope you enjoyed making this cartoon image. With this, we'll end this lecture. See you in the next lecture. Till then, goodbye.